This is video we just received of severe weather blasting into West Michigan last night. It was captured on a doorbell camera in Portage. The owner of the home says the storm knocked down every tree on their property. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're continuing our coverage of the severe weather outbreak in West Michigan, including multiple tornadoes. A viewer captured video of a tornado on the ground near Colon, and another confirmed tornado touched down in Portage, tearing apart homes and businesses and knocking down trees and power lines. The Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Department estimates the storm damaged 176 homes, with 15 destroyed at a mobile home park in Portage. Authorities say 16 to 20 people were hurt, but the injuries are considered non-life-threatening. The heaviest damage is on West Nedge Avenue, Center Street, and Oakland Drive.
At one point, we probably had about 100 rescuers inside the mobile home community trying to perform these rescue duties. We found homes in the roadway. We found homes in neighbors' homes. We found large trees in homes. We found many vehicles that have been smashed by large trees or homes.
Portage Public Schools announced schools will be closed today to allow families and the community to recover after the storms. We have multiple crews covering the damage across several communities. We begin with 13 on your side's Julie Koharic, who is at Pavilion Estates in Portage. Julie, you've been talking with people out there today. What are they saying?
Yeah, the words I keep hearing are shock, but also hope. They've spent much of the morning surveying the damage, and a lot of it looks just like this, with trees and crews everywhere and debris all over the ground where they live. But they said they're going to keep going because that's just what they do.
Yeah, he's good. He has a lot of questions like, Mom, where's this? Look at this.
A tight-knit community.
I got a co-worker that lives over here.
Ripped apart overnight.
I'm not sure if they're okay.
John Kolinsky has woken up in Pavilion Estates every morning for more than a decade.
Yeah, I've been here for 13 years.
But when he woke up this morning,
I know that house was not there last night. I don't know where it came from.
This didn't belong.
I just dropped it right in the street.
Winds so strong it sent a home up in the air.
You ever watch the movie Twister?
And put it in John's backyard.
Really shocking. Really scary.
And in parts of the street across from Mary Hale's house.
Oh, I couldn't even get through to see if everything was okay. There's a house in the middle of the road, so it was blocked.
This morning, her family woke up at her mom's house.
I have 3 other kids.
Her and her son Ethan, relieved to find their home in one piece. But John,
he couldn't imagine damage like this happening.
Finding pieces of his home strewn across the grass. But even catastrophic damage and unimaginable winds
It's overwhelming.
isn't stopping this neighborhood
But we'll get through it.
from what's kept them together
Never lose hope, you know.
all along. And of course, that's a residential area that we were in earlier, but this right now, we're on a main road. This is Sprinkle Road, so this is really affecting lots of different parts of Portage, even the main areas of thoroughfare. So definitely keep an eye on those traffic alerts and be safe. The Department of Public Safety has asked people to avoid the area if they can for now. Now reporting live in Portage, Julie Koharic, 13 on your side.
All right, thanks, Julie. About 6 miles from Pavilion Estates, people at another mobile home park are also assessing the damage. 13 on your side, meteorologist Samantha Jacks spent the morning at Oak Brook Estates just off Romance Road Parkway, southwest of the Kalamazoo Airport. She continues our team coverage with a look at the damage there.
Yesterday, multiple tornadoes ripped throughout Michigan, including right here in Portage, ripping homes directly off their foundation like this and twisting them into nearly unrecognizable structures. Community members have been working since 7 o'clock Tuesday evening to restore what was destroyed, clearing trees and debris off of homes, sidewalks, and driveways. But not all damage is going to be a quick fix. These stairs were supposed to lead to this home, but instead the home ripped up and placed on top of this car. Things like this are going to take weeks, if not months, to repair. Countless windows are blown in and more insulation is scattered around the neighborhood than inside the walls. And it's on days like this that you truly see somebody's heart. This flagpole snapped in half from that tornado that came throughout the area. And despite all the damage surrounding this area, one woman took the time to come out here this morning and pick that flag up off the ground. When we asked her why she did it, she simply said, "How could I not have?" Reporting for the 13 on your side Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Samantha Jacks.
And emergency crews are working to organize assistance for those impacted by these storms. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has declared a state of emergency. Right now, there is a self-reporting damage tool on the Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office Facebook page that will help crews determine how to prioritize help. Residents can also call 211. Many people in the area are unable to stay in their homes because of the damage. The Red Cross has set up a shelter at the Kalamazoo First Assembly of God Church in Portage. 13 on your side's Josh Albertus spent the morning talking to people there and continues our team coverage.
We're outside a shelter that has been set up by the Red Cross here at the Kalamazoo First Assembly of God. The Red Cross has set this up to help people in need get the resources that they need. We went just down the street this morning to a strip mall that was torn apart by this weather, and just on this road we saw trees everywhere, traffic lights ripped off on top of all the destruction to the strip mall itself. Now, given where we are, this is a very populated area, so it just speaks to how much damage was done for those that are now without resources, food, a place to stay. For those people, the Red Cross has set up this shelter. We spoke to the coordinator here about what they were seeing as of this morning. She said they had seen about 20 people so far, but expected there could be more throughout the day. They've also seen, she said, a lot of support from the community donating to help get people what they need.
It takes a village. It takes a community to help when something like this happens, and we're here. We can provide the shelter. We need the community to pitch in, and one of the things, the most important thing is comfort for the people who've lost everything. And I think that's, in talking with the clients this morning, I think that's what they need. They need to know that there are people there that appreciate them and want to help them and will help them get back on their feet.
She said they are also expecting to have caseworkers here in the next couple days to help people figure out where to go from here, just because of how much damage there is, what all there may be, and who all may need help. And the coordinator said she was not certain on how long this work here may need to continue. For anyone in need, we will just reiterate that this shelter from the Red Cross is open at the First Assembly of God here at 5550 Oakland Drive in Portage for anyone who needs to get that kind of assistance. In Portage, Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.
Turning now to today's forecast, taking a look outside right now. Looks like mostly clear skies and sunshine. Let's send things over now to meteorologist Anna Myers. Anna, today much quieter than it was yesterday for sure.
Yeah, looking right now at our Kalamazoo camera, you never would have guessed how much severe weather that we actually had in West Michigan last night. Right now at our Hilltop Village camera, clear skies, temperatures in the 70s, but last night that was not the case. This is a radar loop from last night showing the multiple cells that moved through southern Michigan for hours on end. I was here helping track that. We were wall to wall for 4 hours last night as these storms did move through. This is showing that rotation as it moved through too. Multiple storm tracks that we were following, severe warned storms. Overall, a very, very busy night. These are the preliminary storm reports that we saw. Now, these are not all confirmed at this time. The National Weather Service is doing storm damage surveys to determine the paths of these and which ones are tornadoes and what ones are rated accordingly. But we had a fair amount of storm damage. We even had hail up to 4 inches with these storms. Now, very active pattern, but we're exiting that. For today, we are looking at mostly sunny conditions with temperatures in the low to mid 70s.